Hey guys, um, welcome back. As some of you already know, this is my second live stream of the day. I have some time before I go to bed tonight, so I decided why not stream for the other time zone that couldn't catch the stream. So, just to recap, there will be a video in about 12 hours talking about, um, what I've covered in more detail, I guess. Not or less detail, but more. It's more detail, but more summated, so you guys don't have to watch through 3.5 hours. It's gonna be it's gonna cover all the major features. So, pandas, bamboo, scaffolding, the cats, the crossbows, villagers, pillagers, the beast, architecture and stuff like that. It's all going to be in about it's more than 10 minutes. I don't normally make videos longer than 10 minutes, but this one's more than 10 minutes. It's like 10 minutes and 50 seconds. I tried to cut it down as much as I could. Couldn't get it under 10 minutes though. So we are going to basically recap everything for you guys, and you guys can talk to me about what do you think. What do you think about Minecon this year? What do you guys think about the live stream, the features? I can chat with you guys. It's gonna be a much shorter stream, because I wish to go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. Who else thinks Agnes is cute? She is pretty cute, yeah. She's a lively little doll that actually did her role very well in this stream. I wouldn't mind her coming out instead of Jens, really. Jens is a little bit awkward. She is not awkward at all. It's less cringy this year. Give me a recap of the studio wrap. Ha 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 ha. The studio wrap was only like 15 minutes, and it just had Lydia, and then I think all of the other guys. No, it was just Lydia. It was just Lydia and her. She looks scared. What's she talking about? I just skipped over to 218 randomly.
Very cool, and we can share more on that soon as well. That's awesome. We've also been looking into the inhabitants of those villages themselves, right?
Yeah, so we're talking about the skins there. Start watching. I've already watched through it, guys, so I can skip through as much as I want. I can go to different portions depending on what you guys want me to do. Lydia did a lot better. She absolutely did. There were still some moments with Sax, I think, as well. When Sax came on, that was very awkward. But that was only because Sax is nervous. He's a nervous wreck. Yes, the Tiger won, guys. What time is it right now in Australia? For me, it is 10:13 p.m. Kind of disappointed in the Village and Pillage update. I think you're more or less comparing it to last year's update. This is nothing compared to the update Aquatic, right? The update Aquatic was sensational, barring a few performance issues, but the Village and Pillage update is not going to live up to the update Aquatic at all. Absolutely not. Hello, Noah. You didn't get to watch it because it's 3 a.m. Don't worry, the recap video that I'll upload tomorrow is going to cover everything you need to know. Did I see Minecraft Dungeons? Yeah, I'm not interested though. It's not my thing. Now wait for the new snapshot. Yeah. Noah, I will make a recap video anyway. You don't need to worry. The stream was a success. I think I don't think it should hinge upon what it was like last year. I think last year's update is going to be way better. I mean, that last year's update feature, which was the update Aquatic, is just so much better than the Village and Pillage. But that is not to say that the Village and Pillage update is going to be bad. No, sir. I just think compared to it, this is less whelming. It's more underwhelming. Jappa said many interesting things on Twitter. Okay. Let's go to Jappa. What's this? Jappa. What did he say? What did you think of Minecon? Only saw the dev panel. Are you serious? You didn't care about the updates? Village update is great. If the zombie villagers get their own variations, then that's 144 villager textures. Wait. If the zombie villagers get their own variations, then that's 140. Oh, that's true. Yes, that's so true. The Illager beast was absolutely designed to be ugly and terrifying. It's quite a big monster, that's why its textures look more high res. We want to keep all pixels the same size in the game. So when something is bigger, the pixels won't change, it will just be more pixels. This is a really good point. I actually failed to understand. I failed to pick this up. So, what he means is because the villagers, when they get transformed into zombies, they'll look different. You're gonna basically double all of the textures. Huh. Yeah, so 8 biomes times 12. 72 times 2 is 144. Yeah, that's a lot. No caves though. Yeah. I don't know when they'll update caves. You also addressed the portal. Yeah, that was just a little red herring. I didn't think that, guys, I didn't think they were going to make a new dimension anyway. Remember that? All good apart from that boring hovercraft panel. It was a bit boring, too much non-Minecraft stuff. It could have ended in 15 minutes and all the... Yeah! It could have ended in 15 minutes, that's true. But they want it... They have stuff to talk about. It's a live stream. They gotta fill it. They gotta fill it with goodies. Minecraft YouTube channel has posted more videos this week than ever. Because they kind of have to. Better update, worse FPS. Yeah, I don't know about the performance stuff. They said 1.13 is going to be better performance, but it's not. It's actually the opposite. I want brown mushroom. I think that's a joke. They won't add brown mushroom. I only watched the Hermitcraft panel because I watch Hermitcraft. Ant Venom's panel was epic beyond words. Guys, should I look at his panel? I haven't watched it yet. What's Ant Venom's panel like? What's my favorite feature revealed so far? It'd have to be... Let me think. Hold on. Let me go to the Reddit. Nathan is sitting in the perfect spot. Where's the thingy? Where's the Here it is. That's really funny. His face as well. My favorite feature. I don't know. If I had to pick, it'd probably be the architecture. But that's not like... I don't love it. I think it's awesome, but I don't love it. So if it's my favorite, then that probably says a lot about the other things. I'm being cautious about the crossbows because it's craftable. My worry is that it's craftable, so it might replace bows in the end if you enchant it with the fast recharge thingy, the fast load thingy. Maybe the cats. It'd be maybe the cats or the architecture. Natural disaster. No, there'll be no natural disasters. The crossbow could be very interesting. The fact that they can also shoot out firework rockets is going to be pretty cool. Hey, Marcus. Okay, so who watched Ant Venom's
Minecon Earth?
Shush. Who watched Ant Venom's Breaking Minecraft panel? Is it worth it? It's about breaking Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. You guys want me to see it? I feel like the new villagers will be able to fish. We have to wait and see what they can do. It was the same as his videos. Okay, then I probably shouldn't watch it because his videos are kind of similar to... I mean, his discoveries are kind of similar to mine. He just, he researches a lot more because his videos are scripted. I've seen a lot of his Breaking Minecraft series. Phoenix Reacts, a YouTuber he made a video on. We probably won't add pandas, added it. We want to make Minecraft a simple model, tweak horse, have detailed villages. When did Mojang say that they wouldn't add pandas? Or was this like a 30-minute Ant Venom series? Yeah, I'm not going to watch that then. Well, I have a quick peek.
If you ever wanted to know where Minecraft ends and insanity begins, well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the way that I play Minecraft. But what is Minecraft? An exploration and creative building game? A tool for your imagination? A means for you to express yourself on a digital canvas? Well, all of these things are true. The possibilities that Minecraft allows for are, well, endless. If you can imagine it, you can certainly make it a reality. But is there really an intended way to enjoy Minecraft? Well, my answer is no. Minecraft can be enjoyed however you please. And today, I want to take you on a journey that lies beyond what you may have ever imagined Minecraft was capable of. Today, we are going to push Minecraft to its absolute limits. Today, we are going to break Minecraft. For the beginning of this panel, I'm going to start slow with some more basic ideas of breaking the game, and then progress gradually towards a deeper and deeper level of insanity. Welcome to my Breaking Minecraft panel for Minecon Earth 2018. Let's get started.
Are those transitions his own, or did they give him those transitions? I don't know how this works, because I saw tweets from him where he edited the video on his own, but that transition looked like it was from Minecon Earth. Yeah, it's very similar to his series. I mean, it was extended intro where he was sort of introducing his ideas to a foreign audience. Harris is looking shy. Yeah, he's a little bit nervous. You can see, like he's really stiff with his body language. They gave him the transitions; they're all the same. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. You know, we'll have a look. We'll have a quick look.
Have you ever seen anything in Minecraft that just made you look twice at what happened? That left you wondering, perplexed, and maybe curious? Have you ever been so mesmerized by some freak occurrence that you couldn't help but indulge your curiosity and try and learn everything you could about it? Well, you're in the right place. First off, let's take a look at some of the ways that you can break Minecraft with little to no effort on your part. Feel free to give these a try for yourself as I'm doing them. First off, let's start off easy. Get a boat, find an ocean, or create a path of packed ice, and just go. If you weren't aware of this mechanic, it might seem shocking, though oddly fitting for Minecraft, that this traveling on a sheet of ice on a boat is one of the fastest modes of land transportation in the entire game.
Well, that makes me
It's
dizzy.
also just super fun to spin out with this setup. But maybe exploiting land transportation isn't for you. So next up, let's exploit sky transportation. While you could always just create a piston and slime block machine, set it running, and forget about it, as of Minecraft's update Aquatic, that might become problematic unless you also sleep every couple of days in-game due to the new phantom mob that attacks you if you haven't slept for an extended period of time. So the obvious choice here is to break the functionality of elytras. While obtaining tridents and fireworks to extend your flight duration might seem like what I'm getting at here, actually, there's a much simpler way to fly with an elytra non-stop until it needs repairing. All you need is a launch tower and some good timing. After diving off of a launch tower, if you fly down at a 40-degree angle for about 100 vertical blocks or so, then shift towards flying 40 degrees up, and then rinse and repeat the process, before too much longer, you'll begin to notice that you're actually gaining height with each pass.
Yeah, so we kind of know this. Yeah, you can tell that he's just grabbing ideas from existing videos in his series, which isn't wrong. I mean, he's entitled to do whatever he wants to. Yeah, so basically he's going to explain how you can do certain things in... Oh, he does Bedrock Edition too. That looks like Bedrock Edition. Yeah. So he kind of just explains to you, which is nice. He gives a tutorial for people to try and do what he's doing, which is very cool because he understands that in the panel a lot of people are watching from home, so they have their devices ready and they can try this themselves, which is a great way to get people to engage. Anbeta made it so simply, and Phoenix took forever to just make a moving platform. Yeah. I have no idea. He prefers Java, but he covers Bedrock sometimes too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, guys, Bedrock Edition is Minecraft, so, like, you can't just exclude that platform. Talks about Bedrock Firelands. So, what does he do? What does he do in Bedrock? Because I don't know much about Bedrock Edition.
Bedrock Edition, and then answer for Minecraft Java Edition. So, hitting the limits for this version of Minecraft is really quite easy, and there's a lot of individual limits to be had.
It's kind of buggy
too.
too.
262,144 blocks that you travel away from the spawn point, things function pretty much like normal. But beyond that point, things start to get a bit weird. If you pay close attention to the ground, your surroundings, and the behavior of other mobs around you, it becomes clear that everything is stuttering. If we double our distance to 524,288 blocks out, the effect itself also doubles and will double every time we double our distance from here on out. But that's not all. If you've been trying this out for yourself, you might notice that, alongside the increased stutter, it's actually becoming more and more difficult to simply just walk around. It's like the terrain is fighting against you. If we quadruple our distance from this point and go 2,097,152 blocks out, it becomes impossible to crouch walk along the axis that we're walking.
That is so cool. I would have liked to add new stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you watch his videos all the time, he's catering to an audience which he knows if this is being uploaded on the Minecraft channel, so he has to show what he's good at and what he's mastered, so there's nothing wrong with that. You don't hate Bedrock personally, you just dislike it. Yeah, I kind of don't like it that much either. Show us update highlights. Okay, so how many of you have not seen or have no idea what's being added? I mean, you could just wait 12 hours for my video to go up, or you can watch Zisuma's video. But what I did in my video for tomorrow is I kind of show actual snippets from the stream, so you can have a look at the reactions, the responses from the crowd, their other people's explanations, their explanations, the devs' explanations. Hey, Catspores, thank you for the $2 donation. Hello back to you. Thank you for your support. Bedrock is improving, yeah, but I don't think they will ever surpass Java. Just my opinion. I don't think they'll ever do it. Okay, so here's a recap for people who... Let's just go back here.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back to when they were introduced, and I'll just give a quick recap of everything. So this is Minecraft Dungeons. This is a separate game. It's a co-op game.
It's the hack and slashing.
And I'll put it on.
You'll travel today.
I'll put it on like times 1.5 or something. Fast talk.
Kind of biomes and stuff. It's not all set in actual dungeons.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of different. Well,
Show us the changes, comrade. Yeah. Can we have some snippets from the video for tomorrow? No.
areas and environments and a lot of.
Yeah, watch Susuma's video. He's already made one, a recap. Mine's gonna be a little bit different though, so you can wait for that too.
Bosses and.
Wait, what? They should let Java and Bedrock crossplay. That's no way. Never gonna happen.
And really cool stuff. So
That
super
sounds awesome.
excited.
I can't wait for us to share more information on that. So, yeah, coming soon.
Okay, 1.25.
Okay, so let's talk a bit more about the core game, about Minecraft itself. Now, you guys have obviously been working really hard on our next major update, and I'm sure people will be extremely excited to hear what we've been working on. So, what's the deal?
Yes, so we always try to find like what's a good theme to update next, and this is something that haven't been really improved a lot since its original implementation almost 7 years ago.
He's blinking so
Actually,
much
more
now.
than 7 years ago. So the theme this time is going to be village and pillage.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's been almost like 7 years since you've done a dramatic change to the villages, I think, when I checked the Wikipedia recently. So it's pretty amazing we're finally doing that.
Yes.
Agnes, tell me a bit about what we're actually doing with the villages. How are we improving
You can
them?
tell Agnes
We
is
have
nervous,
done a lot of
but
things, but one thing
she
is that we're
does
updating
well.
the architecture for all villages.
you can't really tell that
Cool,
she's
so-
nervous.
So the villages
you know
themselves
she
will
is.
have different looks depending on
She's
the biome,
always
that's
nervous.
right.
Yes, that's right. And I think
Yeah, we have a video to show
Show
up.
it,
Someone
yes.
that might be-
Okay, so here are some things that I so from the live stream this morning and the live stream today, I've picked up on a lot of new things that I didn't mention. Number one is that you actually have the updated textures here. This is something I failed to mention. You have the updated Japa textures that are being used. And this might cause some people some discomfort because they don't want to see the village in this way. You don't want to look at the new features in a new look because they might not be released yet, right? Nerves and excitement are pretty much the same thing, really, like chemically speaking. So, this is something that people might not really like, but you can already tell that there are different buildings here. The lamps are now they're no longer wool; they're actually oak, and they don't float anymore. Another thing here is that we actually have a building that doesn't use oak logs, and it's more apparent here too that they're using different textures. This is clay, or concrete or something. Nothing new here that I found. Terracotta. Sandstone walls.
That's
There you go.
absolutely awesome. So we can see the actual architecture of the villages is influenced by the area it's in.
There are normal villagers in that first village. Yeah, because these are simulations or they don't have the full update with them. So the screenshots and video clips are not going to have all the updates together.
The materials, maybe, yeah.
yes, yes. So all the architecture is adapted to the biome the village is in. So we try to only use material from that village, and we try to adapt to the climate. So you saw in the desert, the roofs are flat because it never rains in Minecraft deserts. It makes a lot of sense, but for the plains, it's a bit steeper roofs, for example.
Very cool. And we can share more on that soon as well. That's awesome. We've also been looking into the inhabitants of those villages themselves, right?
Yes, and they will get new fancy skins.
Okay, let's take a look at those.
Okay, the skins here are okay. Nothing wrong with the skins here, I think. It's only once we turn to the desert where it starts to stick out. And also notice how they are wearing different things because they have different professions. Okay, here. I've also picked up that the skins here, the reason why I probably reacted really strongly to the skins here is because the village actually is an old village. So these skins are supposed to be adapted to the new desert villages. But this is not the case here because they still have the old villages. So maybe once they've updated the villages here, we can have a better understanding or analysis or observation of it. But we can't really examine it right now because of this incongruency. So we kind of have to wait. But just if you add those skins to the existing villages, they definitely don't fit. More or less because they're trying to look nicer. And these villages don't look nice. They kind of just like stick out of the ground. And you don't have the new textures here either. So the Jappa textures are missing. Agnes really killed it. Absolutely. Also Chad killed it. Aurelian killed it. All the hosts killed it. Except for Lydia. Lydia just doesn't sound natural. I'm so sorry, Lydia. They're a bit too detailed. Yeah, because the village, I've realized, this is the old village. So we kind of have to wait. Just look at the wool. It's not wool anymore. It's like actual blocks. Is this a continuation? No, I'm just like going back because I've got some time. We can go over it again and some people haven't seen it yet. They forgot the Jappa textures there. No, it's just different. It's just timing. Different timing. So we're getting villages here as well. We already have villages here. Jungle villages, I forgot to mention that. We are actually getting jungle villages now, so villages could really spawn anywhere at this stage. See, like, they don't have the updated villages here. We can't... I mean, this is okay because there's a lot of contrast in the background, but the desert, there's no contrast. Yes, jungle villages.
That's we could have updated the sounds of the village.
Hey, Isaiah.
Sounds amazing.
But that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about how that works.
Oh yeah, so the skins are biome dependent, and they also get unique details depending on the profession. So yeah, there will be lots of different variations. And we also do other things to villagers and the village mechanics. For example, we want the villagers to be more intelligent. So they will have like a schedule, going to the work, going to a meeting point and stuff like that. And we are updating the trading as well.
I mean, that sounds amazing. So basically, everything about the villages is going to have more life, feel more unique,
Yes.
and kind of more consistent from the villages themselves to where they live and how they interact with the player. So
Yes.
that's all.
Alfian's asking how old is Agnes. I'm not going to guess. I don't like guessing a woman's age. Yeah, this is sped up because I don't want to stream too much tonight because I kind of want to go to bed. I woke up really early this morning to catch the stream, the end of the stream anyway, to recap. So I'm kind of just rushing through this a little bit. But this is for people who haven't seen it yet.
Awesome. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the villages. We've talked about these cool, nice features. But Jens, you said it was called the Village and Pillage update.
Yeah, exactly. And I should mention that one of our principles is that it's up for the player to build the world. So even though the villagers will be more kind of intelligent and have more of their purpose regarding their profession, it's up to the player to make sure they have a good village to live in. And there's more reason for this now, because in addition to improving the villagers, we are also introducing raids. So it gets a little bit complicated, but we have villagers, illagers, and now we're introducing the pillager.
Cool. And we can take a quick look at what those guys get up to. Let's check it out.
It's really funny because pillagers just so happens to fit and rhyme with villagers, right? It's just perfect. So you can see that they're holding crossbows. My opinion on crossbows hasn't changed from this morning. I still think crossbows are in need of a rebalancing if what I've seen right now is what's going to be included. And we'll talk about it more later, but right now we'll talk about the pillaging. Okay, so that's basically the clip. This is a map. This is custom made. This is not actually the game. Okay, so the attack range you can see is just wild, right? They have massive attack range. Their follow range is just ridiculous. You can see that they will catch you from like way out here, which makes it seem like these guys are programmed to attack a village. Now, secondly, they will not break down blocks other than crops, right? So they won't break down anything that you build around a village. So I think protecting a village is actually pretty easy if you want to do it. That being said, they should still come by because of their attack range. They're not going to be blocked off by a wall. So if you want to kill a beast, by all means, you can. I still think it should be a timed event, and you should be aware of when they'll come by. Otherwise, you'll always be on your feet, and I don't think that's something you'd want to do. The beast looks cute. Okay. Yeah, they're programmed too. Yeah, just put a wall around the village and you'll be okay. It's like, it's not rocket science. But again, we haven't looked at the behavior of the beast. I think this beast should be capable of breaking things down. It's like a battering ram, this guy. Look how big he is. If this beast is not capable of like breaking down a wall, what kind of beast is capable of breaking down a wall? You know? Since when is Mexico a village? Oh, wow. That ran deep. Matin HF. Do you think villagers will ever be able to take from chests? Maybe with this update, I'd still say no. Honestly needs more detail. I think it's okay. I don't actually dislike the texturing of this beast. It's meant to look like a villager. It's got a long nose. Did you just assume the beast's gender? I did. Nothing you can do about it, man. Wait, what beast? Guys, look at where my mouse is. Where is my mouse pointing to right now? Do I need to move the mouse even, like, closer? Okay, let's go back and you can see the texture. Look, okay? He looks like a pillager. Okay, he has the massive nose, the monobrow. Do villagers have monobrows? Or did I just make that up? Anyway, their eyes look the same. So, you can't see the cursor? Okay, there you go. You don't need to see my cursor now to look at the beast. Do you have any idea for crossbow recipe? No. It needs to be difficult. That's what whoops, excuse me. That's what you need to understand. Hello, Gat. Welcome to the stream. The head is 16 by 19. Yeah, it's pretty big. Look at those horns. Illagers have them. So yeah, illagers have monobrows. Guys, I didn't make that up. I have good memory. Let me just check something real quick. Crossbow bolts should require iron. I still think it's got to be harder than that. Because once you have the enchantment for fast loading, what's the point of having bows anymore? It needs to be a lot more difficult. Anyway, so that's that. Not much else to say. I think it's just the timing of the event. The raiding event needs to have more clarification. Look at them all holding crossbows. Can you ride it? Is that a saddle on it? Bows will still be faster? No. Have a look once we get to the thing.
That's right.
Maybe riding it is like the way you take it
Yes,
down.
so as you can see, the pillagers
Wouldn't that
are
be
wreaking
mad?
havoc together with this new monster. And this thing is currently, we refer to it as the Illager Beast.
There needs to be someone riding it.
and,
That would be so cool.
It will join the raids.
Why didn't
and
they do
it's
that?
really, really tough. So it's quite a challenge to take down.
It seemed to be smashing its way through the whole place there.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And yeah, so these raids will attack villages, and you will have to defend against them. And I also want to say, like, the Illager Beast, if you have a name suggestion, I'm all ears. But we kind of grown fond of just calling it the Beast.
So do we know kind of why these pillagers are kind of doing what they're doing? Or
No, I agree with you, Rich Sticker Pro. The update, the Village and Pillage update is definitely smaller. It's like, the updated codec was too big, I think. Oh, I've always said that. I think the updated codec was too big of an update. So this one's a better size, if you ask me.
was that not quite decided yet?
Villagers
It's,
did
one of the
nothing
Minecraft
wrong.
mysteries.
Okay. I also noticed, the eagle eye in the viewers might have noticed, that they were wielding something that looked kind of powerful.
What do I think of the guy hosting this? So this dude. What do you guys think, guys? What do you think of his performance here? If you ask me, I'd say he did well enough. He could have been like a little more exciting, but he's not like I could tolerate him. I could tolerate him. He's pretty chill. He's a chill dude. I'd give him a hug. He's pretty cool. He's great-ish. He's pretty sad. He's okay. What? No strong opinion? Yeah, I didn't really have a strong opinion, which is why I didn't comment on his hosting ability, because he keeps it going. It's okay.
As well. What was that in their hands?
It was a crossbow.
Crossbows? Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about the crossbow.
He's like really
that
depressed.
replacing the bow, or?
No. They are
Not as
kind of
depressed
opposite.
as the
So
rabbit.
Crossbow is really powerful.
In the
it
costume
deals more
contest.
damage, and the arrows goes further, but it takes longer to load. And
Okay.
it also
Yeah.
comes with new enchantments. Just want to say that because it's cool.
Great. I think we can check that out as well. Show us the video of the crossbow.
Okay, watch this, guys. Look how... I'm going to put it back to normal speed. Look at how fast it is with the fast loading enchantment, okay? It's even faster than the bow. Watch this. See that? Like, what is that? It's like less than half a second. That's crazy. That is bonkers. It's so powerful. No charging required. He used 3 bows. But even so, you could see. Like, what's the deal there? If you go, but guys, listen, if you go back to a normal bow, it takes, how long does it take to charge? Like 3 seconds? This didn't even take didn't even take half a second to just go boom. Like, pfft. They were already loaded. Am I misinterpreting it then?
Check that out as well. Show us the video of the crossbow.
Okay, maybe you guys are right. Maybe you guys are right, yeah. So my gut feeling is still that the fast charging enchantment it needs to be slower than the bow. No matter what, if that enchantment makes loading faster than the bow, then that's it. Like, bows are pointless. Unless it's really hard to craft or obtain a crossbow. So I'm very wary of that enchantment, and if it overpowers the bow, then there's a problem. But I think they're aware of that. They would be thinking about that in the back of their head. This is really cool. So, area effect. It increases area effect damage. Unless they can't get infinity. I think they can. It's too similar to a bow to disregard.
Very cool. And the crossbow, is that going to be similar to the trident, where you have to kind of...
What's really funny, though, is if the fast loading enchantment can have a modulation of, like, level 1000, you can just spam right-click, and you'll just be firing arrows all around you. Like, you don't even need to worry. If you can be in creative mode or have the infinity enchantment and unbreakable, unbreakable enchantment, you just hold right click and it'll just keep firing. Like, you don't even need to worry about load up times. It'll just be like a machine gun. Just hold right click down.
Discover it in the world, or
No, you can craft it.
cool. So that's a crafted light then.
Yes.
And say the kind of multi-shot thing there. That's how the enchantments work with the
Yeah,
crystal.
that's one of the enchantments, and we have fast load, and there are also another one.
Yes, the fast loading enchantment I'm talking about. Hey Wilf, I've seen you do crazy things, and it seems like you're crazy. What do you think of the updates? Should they have done it in one update? Is that what you wanted? No, I think it's really cool how they're separating it into 2 updates. It makes sense. Village and Pillage update should not have the cats or the pandas. That does make sense. So it makes sense that they're separating it. So 1.14 is going to be with bamboo, pandas, cats, which we'll go into a little bit later. But I find that 1.14 needs to have a little bit more to it. I think if it's just pandas, bamboo, and cats and scaffolding, that's not enough. Like, what kind of update is that? What would you call it? I think Jens called it the holiday update, but they haven't really discussed it officially. So they need a little bit more to it. Otherwise, it's even smaller than the polar bear update. It'll be very, very small. But it does fit their quota of 2 updates a year. But 1.15 is clearly pretty good so far. They'll talk about it more.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So, I mean, this stuff all sounds absolutely
Wilfie.
amazing. Can you divulge
Sorry, Wolfie 2-1.
when players going to get these features?
So the Village and Pillage update will officially come out early next year, but we are in the Java snapshots. You will be able to try out some things in the experimental phase, but we'll also release some features before the holidays.
Okay, some of those features or some...
No, so first of all, we're gonna introduce cats as their own mob.
So this is
instead of
coming
being
later
ocelots.
this year, guys. So
Yes,
in maybe a
so
month
we
or
thought
so.
that ocelots and cats are amazing.
So they have 2
they
months
deserve
to
be
get this
their
out.
own mobs, and we have done
It's
lots of
October
updates
already.
to the cats.
Pretty much
So
October.
there will be stray cats walking around in the villages, and you can have them as a pet, and they can bring morning gifts. And also, the phantoms are really scared of cats.
What kind of gifts do the cats bring you, like diamonds and stuff?
Not really diamonds. This is a secret, but not diamonds.
Okay, cool.
More cat kind of gifts, you know.
And I can see here, so you've updated the... I mean, we used to have 3 cat skins, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we are gonna add more.
Yeah, I'm commenting over this. You know, I'm just letting it run for people who haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna have 8 different cats, and in 2 weeks they will be releasing a submission or a contest for people who want to have their own design added to the game. If everyone can collaborate and submit a Garfield fat cat version, I would be in your debt. Okay? So if everyone who submits a fat cat, they would have no choice but to implement a fat cat. And I want a fat cat in the game, okay? No questions asked. I want like a really chubby cat who eats lasagna in the morning and hates Mondays. All right? Everyone has to submit the same fat cat. Please. Get it going. Okay? Yes, we'll do. Thank you. Can we make an official team? Cat submit. Yes, please. It has to be a fat cat. Like, normal cat. 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 This has to be a fat cat. Like, it makes sense. Like, 8 times normal equals fat. Am I going too far with this? Or, like... weird fetish. It has to be orange, because there's no orange here. It has to be fat, because there's no fat here. And he needs to be sitting down. Like, he needs to be on... Like, kneeling... sitting down against the wall with a plate of pizza. Have you seen the Garfield movie? Yeah. That's what I want, okay? We need a fat cat going.
Skins.
Get it trending.
For the cats, and we thought it was funny to
Phoenix
have
Orange,
9
sure.
skins. And as you
It's not
may
playing at
know,
1.5 pace anymore, but that's okay.
one of the original skins, the tuxedo cat, was based on my wife's old cat Newton. And you can see the big question mark here in the middle that we are going to...
Crossbows can hold arrows in video. Player is going through slots with loaded expos. Is not shooting very fast. Yeah, I already covered that. I know.
Ask the community to submit pictures for their cats and have kind of like a competition. So one community member is going to have their cat immortalized in Minecraft.
So they can get their real-life cat, then we're going to make it into a Minecraft cat, and that'll be the 9th cat.
It will be
skin.
fat.
Exactly. So there will be more information on
How old am
about
I?
this,
I'm
exactly
23.
How it's going to work on Minecraft.net in a few weeks.
Okay, that sounds amazing, and that's a pretty cool prize, I think.
See, he's pretty cool. I like him. Do I have inflation fetish? What?
With the cat update before holiday.
At Odie.
Not the official name, by the way, but yeah, we're getting the cats. Is there anything else coming along with those?
Yes, we're adding scaffolding.
Scaffolding, one of the longest requested features, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember already back in Minecon Las Vegas, which was also 7 years ago, during the Minecraft Q&A, people requested scaffolding. So yeah, it took a little while. But
let's hope people will help with fat cat.
It's fine.
So how will the scaffolding work?
Yeah, I mean, the purpose is, of course, to make it easier to build, so we maybe not need all the weird dirt constructions to build anymore.
Yeah, so
for
we can
example,
like
it will
climb
be
up and
really
down these
fast to
bamboo
climb up,
shoots.
and if you remove the bottom part of the scaffolding column, everything will break. So it's also really fast to remove it when you're done with your fancy building.
That sounds great.
So they're all like linked. It's almost like fences. No, not fences, signs. If you destroy one sign, it destroys them all.
Cool. And what's it going to be made out of? How do I craft scaffolding?
They are
Make
made
scaffolding
of
before
bamboo.
Ah, so a new item. A new
As soon as she said
Yeah, and
bamboo,
I mean,
everyone's
it's a
in the
new
minds will be clicked to
bamboo, so
pandas.
there will be like bamboo forests and stuff like that.
And what else do you use the bamboo for?
Droid,
Well,
be quiet, you. Be quiet. And the crowd goes wild. See that cub back there? He's so fast. Like the cubs, I think they're called cubs, right? Baby pandas are called cubs. The cub is like just running wild right now. So it's pretty accurate. Like the babies are pretty hyperactive. And these guys are just really lazy. So I'm thinking like they're gonna grow up. It's almost like sheep, right? Or maybe not sheep, but they'll grow up to have a distinct behavioral characteristic. So it's gonna be random once they've grown up. Panda's technically a fat cat. Pandas are probably completely useless. Yeah, I have that fear. But again, they do more than polar bears already. And what is this, guys? What is this? Has anyone talked about this thing? Remember, these are not the new textures. This is the old Minecraft textures. So what in the world is this? Anyone pick up on that? This thing here? Is that just like something? Bamboo sapling? On the left, guys, sorry, on the left. Bamboo saplings, huh? Yeah. So we have a sneaky look at what it looks like on the left, just underneath the vines. Baby panda sneezing? Sure. Your wish is granted. Here. And, like, he jumps, which is a very cool touch.
Adorable.
bamboo shoots.
So I think that's pretty obvious that we're bringing pandas to the game. Agnes, tell me a bit about those.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like a big thing with pandas are they are cute and they are a bit silly. And we also really wanted the players to connect to their pandas.
So the panda with the red eyes is an aggressive panda. I'm not sure whether the behaviors are all going to be visualized for us, but a red-eyed panda is an aggressive panda. So I don't know what a lazy panda is going to be like. Is it just going to lie down forever? But there needs to be some indication of behavior, and one way to do it is by a retexturing, right?
We thought that if we add like different like personalities or traits to them, you will feel like your panda is more unique. So we did that as well. So in the video you saw like there was a panda with red eyes. That's an aggressive panda. You should not hurt an aggressive panda.
Well, you shouldn't hurt any kind of panda. But
Of course not. But it don't hurt pandas. But no, but the aggressive one will probably be a bit upset about it, extra upset about it.
and what other kind of traits can the pandas have?
They can be, for example, lazy and playful. And then, yeah, I heard rumors about a one that actually is a brown panda. Very
Wow,
rare.
okay. That sounds amazing. I mean, what made you think to include pandas in the first place?
So when we have we essentially have like creative workshops when we try to list what we want to include in the next update. And since we have such a huge community,
Yeah, so they went to China and they sampled the panda sounds, and they had a little vote, I think, and they decided to add pandas after that. So this is all just catered towards the Chinese community, which isn't bad, because they haven't done that yet, and they need to understand that a large part of their player base lives there. So it'll be very cool to have something for them, I guess, to say thank you. I just hope that's not the only thing that they did. So they have a little segment where they went over to China and then they recorded the sounds. One thing that I could ask though is, and I saw this on Reddit, it was really funny. If they took the actual sounds from China, then how did they record the hurt sound, the panda damage sound? There's no way that they physically punched a panda to record the sound. They must have recorded like a grunty noise and then just distorted it somehow. Nothing on combat. No, they're not going to update combat in this update or the next update. Physical abuse.
Very excited.
Did I hear biome vote results?
You did?
Is anybody excited?
It was for the sake of Minecraft, so it's okay. It's justified. Why did you punch Zookeeper to customer or patron? Why did you punch this panda? Patron says, it's for Minecraft. Zookeeper says, okay. Accepted. Permission granted. And they need to record more than one, right? Because there's more than one damage sound for every mob. They have to punch it multiple times. Guys, don't punch pandas.
Find out
Yes.
which one it is? Okay.
Yeah, so we all know who won.
Okay, so who gets to do
No surprise.
the honors? Agnes, okay.
Okay, this is very exciting.
Drum roll, please.
Okay, we have a winner.
It was a very
The winner
dark
is
day.
Taiga!
Tiny, Agnes, and Jens are very
I mean, here's the thing. Is it actually surprising at all if people can just check on Twitter and see the voting results? Like, they'll look at the voting results and they'll be like, there's no need for a drum roll because they can look on their Twitter page, on the tweet, and they'll see who's winning. So it's not really a surprise, which also goes to show why they shouldn't have used Twitter. They really should have used their website and just hidden the results, so you can't see it it's easy to code, right? It's pretty easy to code a poll. Some people don't have Twitter, but everyone who voted, which is like thousands, tens of thousands of people, none of them will be shocked by this. So in order to increase the suspense, they could have gone on their website and created a poll themselves on that. Or another website where you don't need an account, and even after you voted, you won't see the results. Or like a Google submission page or something. Or some sort of ballot. Yeah, so the people who don't have Twitter, clearly that's okay. Like, you wouldn't even have been able to participate though, so where's the fun in that? Yeah, so that's it. That's all there is. And then there's a little recap at the end, a little segment.
Excited over there.
Yeah, we are. And the foxes are super excited.
Are you excited about updating the tiger?
Absolutely. It's going to be fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
Well,
Jens
thank
is so
you so
nervous.
much for sharing all these updates.
He's so
with me
nervous,
and
man.
For sharing what's going to happen to Minecraft in the near future.
Hey, Real Peter.
Let's take a quick look at the recap and see again.
There's the
what's coming to
little
Minecraft soon.
recap video. And that's it. Where'd the Hermitcraft panel go? It's in their subscription video feed thingy. Check their video page. Their archive stuff. Who am I again? I am Rachel McAdams. I'm just using a voice changer. Yes, like, please don't talk to me. I don't know what to say. Why did he even do this? He's so nervous. No one under 13 can vote? Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can't make a Twitter account. You can't vote. Okay. Guys, look at the teleprompter, by the way. They flashed the teleprompter twice at the end.
Panel back by popular demand.
Yeah, I think this stream was better than last year's, but the content is worse. So overall, I think this one was better. The content in last year's stream is just way too good. So, like, you can't compare. Nearly you can't compare.
And we also have amazing community panels going up on our YouTube channel after the show. I'd like to thank all of the people that made Minecon Earth possible. Thank you to the Minecraft teams in both Stockholm and Redmond who continue to bring new...
See? They flashed the teleprompter once there. And I know it's a teleprompter because it says Stockholm. So it says a few of the words that she's actually said.
New and fun experiences to Minecraft. To the Minecraft Dungeons team, congratulations for sharing the first glimpse of our exciting new game. To our special guests and panelists, to Kate the Chemist for blowing up our...
Again. Why did they do that, man? Just turn the screen off at the end. Like, no one's going to use that screen anymore.
Stage. And a huge thank you to my amazing co-hosts.
Guys, the teleprompter is right here. And I think all of these are also teleprompters. But you're not supposed to see a teleprompter because you're not supposed to see, like, the behind the scenes stuff while the show's going. That's not how show business works. Unless it's part of the joke. Unless it's a joke.
It takes a lot to put on a show like Minecon Earth, so thank you to the team and crew who worked so hard to bring it to you. But the biggest thing...
Sorry, you can't see the mouse, but it's on the ground.
From wherever you are, we're so happy you joined us.
It's against the wall.
Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, hold on. So everyone... Hold on. Whoops.
Panel back by YouTube channel after the show. I'd like to thank all of the people who continue to
Okay.
bring new and
See the thing on the right, just above the exit full, just next to the exit full screen. That is what you call a teleprompter, okay? So that is essentially a screen that the people on the stage read off of, so they don't lose track of what they're saying or it's scripted. Every show does it. Like, I think Conan O'Brien doesn't use it though. He's actually said that he doesn't use it, which is really cool, which is why his show is always better than everyone else's. Yeah, I think Conan O'Brien has the best talk show. She's reading off of it, so she's reading words on a screen. So if you guys didn't know, in show business, to keep everything as professional as possible and to keep people on track, they read lines off a screen, right? Now, they flash the screen over here, just underneath the Minecon Earth sign, okay? They flashed it, so we can actually pause this video. If it's in high definition, I'm not on high definition right now, you can actually read the words she's about to say. This isn't the only time they did it, so they did it once here.
and fun experiences.
I think the
to
camera sort of panned away once it realized it was showing it.
Minecraft. To the Minecraft Dungeons team, congratulations for sharing the first glimpse of our exciting new game. To our special guests and panelists, to Kate the Chemist for blowing...
Right there, again. It's even clearer now. So, yeah, she's reading that. She's basically reading that right now.
up our stage.
It's scrolling. So that's how she keeps on reading, right? It's not like it goes from one screen to the next. It keeps scrolling, so she keeps reading. So you have to be a good reader to host a show, right? If you can't read fast and the screen's like, it's already gone, you're screwed. And they'll have to rewind for you, so you'll just stop.
And a huge
Still
thank
scrolling.
you to my amazing co-hosts.
Why is it on the side? It's because of the person sitting on the opposite side of the screen. So, the person, I think it would have been this dude. While he's sitting on the chair, he would have been reading that screen. Because it's positioned right next to the person he's talking to, so it looks like he's looking at him. Maybe it's not him, maybe he's just reading lines off his card. But yeah, it would have been someone who would be standing on that side of the screen to look at that TV screen. Yeah, so that's the end of the show. The Q&A was okay. It didn't really illuminate anything of value regarding the update itself. It would have been nicer to have like live questions, but they handpicked the questions from the internet. So there's really not much to talk about from that Q&A. Like, they were very careful with their responses to not give away anything. Yeah, so that's really the stream, guys. What is the words on the screen are actually a hint to 1.16. Jeb is trying his best. He's contemplating life. Look at the MC Edit panel. Okay. I think that's a pretty good panel to look at. How much time do I have? I've got like 20 minutes. Whoa, I have the stream up on 2 thingies. Yeah, so the Wikipedia page shows everything you need to look at. Yeah, he never really talked about that. Maybe this is to do with the updated biomes. So let me just zoom in a little bit. More stairs and more slabs. Probably just the updated biomes. Not updated biomes, updated villages for the biomes. Yeah, so you can just look at the wiki here if you've missed anything. And the Reddit page, too. Okay, so let's go to... Oh, I've already opened.
Minecon Earth is back. Bigger, better, and more.
Please, you gotta change that video, man. Get on it. That's Adrian Brightmore! Guys, he's my hero. Adrian Brightmore's my hero.
Hey there.
So that's Adrian. I don't know the rest of them, but he's super cool, this guy.
Welcome to the Minecon 2018
Oh, it's so good to hear an Aussie, man. A fellow Aussie. So this is MC Edit. If you guys didn't know, MC Edit is a really cool third-party program which allows you to edit the world in many different ways. His accent, though, yeah, he's got a stronger Aussie accent than me. But guys, you sent me a rough representation of a cat, Rip Sticker. Come on, Twitter. What's this? He knows. He knows. He's seen it. Fatter than that. He's got to be fatter than that. He's got to have pizza or lasagna here, and he's got to have a fat belly, a big belly, the biggest belly of bellies. All right, Adrian, come on.
Making a map with MC Edit panel.
Why are you laughing?
We'd like to introduce
Why are you
ourselves
laughing,
before we
Adrian?
start.
I'm James. I'm also known as Gentle Giant JDC online. I make a number of filters and have done over a number of years, and I've also worked on a number of different
It's just cool to
projects
see another
that fit
Aussie
on
doing
Minecraft
Minecraft
Marketplace.
stuff, right? On YouTube.
I'm Jeff. I go as Traslander is my handle.
Oh, Traslander.
I've worked on MC Edit. I've done QA, which is quality assurance stuff on it, bug testing, and I also do my own map making.
I'm Ben Gothard. I'm also known as Podshot Online. I am one of the developers of MC Edit Unified.
I'm Noor, also known as Noor 2013. I'm the other developer of MC Edit Unified.
I'm Adrian. I run a map-making magazine that is free to contribute,
Yeah,
free
man.
to consume,
Adrian.
called Map Making Mag. And with that, I try and help people
so
who
excited,
are new to the
guys.
map-making scene get up to speed and give a forum for people who make maps to share their knowledge and skills and help the community grow. So we'd like to kick off today's session with a little bit of a look at what MC Edit can do.
If we can roll the video. So MC Edit is a separate program to the game itself. It's run.
Guys, who here uses MC Edit? If you use MC Edit, all of this stuff is just going to be garble to you. Look at these bedrock trees. Such good trees. Unless it's not bedrock. Adrian the Aussie. Jiragon from Australia. Yeah, he is. Yeah, so you can just see, essentially, if you want to get into map making, this panel is super important for you. Maybe not right now, because 1.13's just kind of slowed everything down. But still, you make the world in 1.12, and then you transfer it to 1.13. That's what I'm doing right now. You use MC Edit next to every day. Yeah, it's so pivotal to map making. It's basically map making. So if you map make, you have to use MC Edit.
Separately to the game, not at the same time. It allows you to import worlds into the program. It allows you to edit them to however you like. You can select a big selection. You can copy it from one world to another.
Okay, I'm going to watch this in my own time because I'm running out of time. I want to go to bed. Where should I skip to for this stream? A lot of you guys are saying 10 minutes in. Okay. So here? But I made a map. Okay. I know you can make a map without MC Edit. Hey, Alvin. What I'm saying is if you want to make a large-scale map, MC Edit's the jam, man. It's the bread, butter, and cream. 138.40. Okay, stop it. I know what happened at 138.40. Everyone's saying 138.40.
We have translations to Chinese and maybe a few more French.
I think Spanish as well, yes.
Yeah.
And that was done by an amazing contributor called Lachal. He joined us early on, I think, just
It's the
after
same as
you
Mod
and
Edit
I
Mod. It's better
joined the
than
project. He came on. He also helped add Bedrock support, which is going to be coming in our 1.6 release, which we hope to get out sometime in the next few weeks or to month. He added translations. We also had a few other...
Wait. That sounds like breaking news.
Yeah.
So version 1.6 is going to be available in the next month.
Yes. We're finishing up the testing on that right now. It'll come with Bedrock support for the most recent versions of Bedrock. And there'll be just general bug fixes there as well as a few performance improvements.
Guys, that's awesome. Well done. Thank you. That is going to make many people very happy.
Hope so.
So let's talk a little bit about the way that the Minecraft worlds are put together, because mc.edit is a tool, but it works against something, which is the Minecraft level definition. So a lot of players are very familiar with the way that blocks are placed and destroyed.
1.13. Okay, but seriously, when do they talk about 1.13? Guys, when do they talk about the update for 1.13? You can make a map with the mc.edit. It's just a lot harder. Yeah, it's just super slow. Like, what if you want to clone all of your command blocks to... What if you want to copy all your command blocks over and over and over again? It's just, you don't want to use /clone. You want to go into mc.edit and then copy them and then just change all the text with find and replace filter. Someone said there's a change for 1.13. Look in the description. No. I saw something else, but when do they talk about that?
And picked and are used to build models. Blocks are a very simple construct within the Minecraft world, and mc.edit is absolutely fantastic at building things with blocks. The other more complex objects are blocks that have additional things in them. So these are things like chests and furnaces, but also things like spawners that have more information about how they operate in the world. And the way that Mojang has created these blocks with extra information is by using...
Okay, here, amulet.
So one of the things you can do today is connect with the site and...
Okay, hold on.
Be almost completely customizable in every aspect of the editor. We're not just going for filters and brushes like we mentioned in this panel.
Okay, hold on.
Frequently asked questions was the same.
Here we go. Just want to know, is there an update mc.edit for 1.13? And if not, will there be one? Does the test versions of mc.edit support 1.13? Does that mean 1.13 is working? Any test releases supporting 1.13? Any way to import 1.13 schematic world into 1.12? Okay, here we go.
It was when is 1.13 support coming to mc.edit? So the quick answer is never, because it's just too complex. They change too much. It's really hard to incorporate to make it part of mc.edit. So we thought, why not? We should just rewrite everything and make a new program that would replace mc.edit for 1.13, not only for 1.13, but for every version. And can you?
Hold on. So does that mean there's no longer a need for mc.edit in Java Edition at all? Like, do we actually even need mc.edit anymore if we use amulet? So amulet is now the new 1.13 or the new mc.edit. I think mc.edit should just focus on other versions now. If we just transition over to amulet, what's the point of using mc.edit now? You have to search Team Mojang, the real Peter. So what's the point of using mc.edit now?
So yeah, we would like to introduce this new editor as the Amulet Map Editor. It's completely written from the ground up, as he now said. It will first we are focusing on 1.13 support straight out of the gate. It will be a brand new editor, like we said. It will be almost completely customizable in every aspect of the editor. We're not just going for filters and brushes like we mentioned in this panel. We're going to hopefully you'll be able to edit any kind of terrain or feature that comes in Minecraft. You'll be able to edit with this editor.
So you're really breaking the bounds that have held us back
Yes, we have definitely learned from MC Edit. It's been a great program. We just feel this is the next best step. This is the step where we can step off and kind of do something different, try new things, see how they work.
So one of the things you can do today is connect with the site and, of course, follow the team on Twitter.
If you want to join our team, we could use help, any help. It's all open source. Anybody wants.
There we go. What did you miss, Vulcan? Yeah, I'm about to end the stream. But this is just an MC Edit panel. I'm gonna watch it on my own time because I kind of want to see what they're talking about. The panel is completely pointless except for people who still make max 1.8. Exactly. You should still switch over to this thing now, I guess. Just switch over to Amulet, guys, when it's ready. Make 1.13 point... Guys, 1.38.40 is...
Wants to come contribute. We'll try to get some bug lists out there, and you know, you can come if you know Python, just come knock out some bugs.
Even if you don't know Python, you can sort of just play
learn it as you go.
These two barely knew Python when they started.
I learned Python from making filters.
Yeah.
Great learning experience. Get involved.
All three of us kind of just started on filters, and now we're the main developers of it. So I think we did pretty well for ourselves.
Yeah. So watch out. You might end up being the main developer of this tool. So that's one of the things you can do next. The other things, keep in mind, we've got the free dropper map that.
Download our free dropper map. Make your own level for the community map. Contact us for help and guidance. Check and follow Amulet. Yeah, I definitely am going to follow this because I need this.
You can pull down play, so that's available. Links will be in the description of the video. You can use MC Edit to make your own dropper levels and then contribute them back. We'll bring them all together and make them available back into the community. You can also contact us for help and guidance in using the tool and in the process of using the tool. Check and follow Amulet and keep a look out on the Amulet Editor Twitter for links to pull the maps and
138.40 is yes, it's a it's a meme.
And participate in the project.
138.40.
So we want to thank you for sticking with us as we brought you through the wonderful world of MC Edit map making.
This is so cool, man.
Well, next time. Thanks very much and goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. See you on the internet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will see you soon, Adrian. Okay, so let's go to Amulet. What was it? What was it? Oh, here. So there's your follow. And I will absolutely check you out once I'm ready. Okay, 138.40. I'm gonna go to 138.40 because everyone's saying it.
Minecon Earth.
Shut up. Gotta change that video. Guys, 138.40 will be the last thing I do tonight. 138.40. Alright, here we go. 138.40. The look on their faces. This is the perfect screen cap. The moment when they realize something is gonna go terribly wrong. Website www.amuleteditor.com. Yeah. Okay, I'll play properly. At this moment, they realize they messed up.
Some videos will take 10 minutes, some of them will take 10 hours.
Great YouTube tip! Subscribe to Obstacle, this is Snooter! Right here.
Hi, we made it to the compilation, Mum. Yeah. Hi. Hello, every channel. So no, let's go back to it then. So we were talking about...
Yay! You can certainly see the head coming. Yeah. He did a good job of just keeping it going. They're like, we've got to we've got to make this not awkward for the people watching. I'm just curious as to like how did the security guards just stuff up? How come they didn't just go up there and just like stop this person from walking up on stage? Like, where are the bouncers? Make it in Minecraft? No, I'm not making that in Minecraft. How did you miss that? Yeah, it was just a random guy. Were there security guards? Yeah, where's Leo? I think his name was Leo. No, it wasn't scripted. Leo was he was the one who won the costume contest. If he's still around, I just want to know, were there people on the stage monitoring the people going on the stage? There must have been. Of course it wasn't scripted. You could hear him like fighting to jump on the stage like before on the left hand side. What am I eating? I'm not eating anything. Hey, Ultra Tout. Also gave the soon-to-be Garfield a pizza. Yes, please. That's going to be my cat submission. Everyone should submit that cat. Just everyone should go up. Whenever, once it's released, once the submission is released in 2 weeks, we should just all email that cat. Like, we have the model for you too. So all you need to do is install it. And done. No work for you. No work needed. And no, it definitely wasn't scripted. No, you couldn't hear him fight. Like, he's fighting to get on. So...
Some of them will take 10 hours.
See? Look at their surprise on their face. Listen really closely. The left-hand side.
Some breathing room. Some videos will, yeah, exactly. Some videos will take 10 minutes. Some of them will take 10 hours.
Great YouTube tip. Subscribe to Obstacle this snooter right here.
Like, there's a little bit of a rumble on the left. He's not fighting, but he's, like, stumbling to get on.
Hi, we made it to the compilation, Mum. Yeah. Hi. Hello, every channel. So, no, let's go.
What a natural. There are footsteps, yeah. So, he's not, like, coming from... Like, that was too smooth of an entrance. Okay, so that's gonna be the live stream, guys. I am gonna head off to bed. Thank you all for coming. This is a much shorter stream because I just had a bit of free time. Wanted to share with you guys what you may have missed, what I've picked up on. There'll be a video in 12 hours where I upload this entire event in a very short summary. It's like 10 minutes. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think and everything that I've picked up on as well. Check Twitter. Okay, I'll check Twitter real quick before I go. What's this? Amulet? I'll check later. Yes! Big fat cat. I'm gonna edit this photo real quick and I'll tweet it, okay? Rip sticker. Yep. everyone should just submit a really fat cat in 2 weeks. And they'll have no choice but to pick a fat cat. Thanks, Zachary. I am indeed Sethbling. Alright. Thank you to our lone donator tonight. What was their name? Was it Cat's Paws? Or was that from this morning? I can't tell. There were too many people. Yeah, anyway. I will catch you guys in 12 hours with a new video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.